Hi, boys and girls. This is Ms. Allen. Let's do some more math together today. Well, remember, we've been trying to work on our adding and subtracting. We've been using the method of touch math, where we touch the dots and the numbers to help us to be able to add and subtract better and to be able to do that more quickly. Remember, we got to start putting our fingers away in second grade and to be able to do it quicker. We want you to learn many different strategies in order to solve the math problems, because that's the fun of math, is there's more than one way to come up with the right answer. But we also want you to develop those strategies and get quicker at them, especially with your basic addition and subtraction facts. So Ms. Allen is teaching you how to touch the dots, but eventually, hopefully, you'll be able to just touch the dots in your head by looking at the numbers. And Ms. Allen's going to show you other strategies to add and subtract quickly as well. So let's work a little bit more on the touch math method, and let's try it with bigger numbers, because in second grade we use big numbers all the way up to 1,000. So we're going to use some bigger numbers today. And as we get into these bigger numbers, if you struggle to count on with bigger numbers, you might want to put the number line. Remember, I showed you the pattern of a number line. And if you just put 1 through 10 at the top of your paper, that would help you to know to count on. For example, if I'm at 45 and I'm counting on, remember, after 5 would come 6, so I'd say 46, and after 6 would come 7, so I'd say 47. So if you need that extra help, feel free to write that at the top of your paper. Well, remember, for touch math, the directions for adding are: you start with the biggest number, you say the biggest number, then you count on by touching the dots on the smaller number. And don't forget, one dot would be, a solid dot would be, you count it once, you touch it once and count it once. A dot with a circle around it is going to be 2 times, or over here on our paper, we're going to see our dot turns white and the circle is black. And then 3 times is a dot with 2 circles around it, and that's what we see over here. But instead of a black dot, we have a white dot and 2 circles around it, so we can see that nicely on our paper. All right, so remember, say the number and count on by touching the dots. And if you can do it without touching the dots on the paper, but you can touch the dots in your head to count on, that works too. Because remember, we're trying to develop quickness, so we wouldn't have to put our pencil down and get our fingers out to count on. Let's try the first one together. 45, 46, 47, 48. Well, that was pretty easy. Pretty quick and easy, wasn't it? 48. Now, the 6 has a dot and a circle around it, so we're going to have to count that twice. Remember to always go in the same pattern, so we know we've counted them twice and that we haven't counted them too many times, because you'll get the wrong answer then. So the bigger number is 18. And then count on. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And, now we have a hard one with the 9. We have to count these 3 times. So to remember to always go in the same direction. So you know you've counted them 3 times. 56, 57, 58, 59. And if you need to hold up one finger so you know you've counted it once already, do that. 60, 61, 62. I've done my dots twice. 63, 64, 65. Now I've done my dots 3 times and I have the answer of 65. That's such big numbers, and look at how good you did getting the answer so quickly. All right, our next one. Say the big number, 68, and count on. 69, 70, 71, 72. Wow, Ms. Allen, I feel like I'm getting so fast and figuring out such big numbers and adding them. You're doing great, second grade. 75, 76, 77. Wow, you came up with that answer really quick. All right, now the 7, I like to always start from the bottom because I see I have to count these ones twice. The circle, the white dot with the circle around, I count those twice, but then there's a black dot that I count only once. So I like to go start the bottom, so I go up, and then I'm gonna repeat that again, and then go over here to finish. Remember to always go in the same order. Say the big number, 33, and count on. 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Good job, second grade. And our next one, I have a solid dot, so I count them only once. 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, and I like to always leave the dot in the middle for last. 68. I do my box just like I would with my 4, and I do the dot in the middle last. Now here is my box again, just like a 4, but I'm doing it twice. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Now, when I was practicing for this video, Ms. Allen got this answer wrong because I did not start in the same spot every time. So develop that habit, whether it's a 4 or an 8. Are you always starting here? Always start in the same spot every time. Well, boys and girls, there you have it. I hope you've learned how to use the touch math method to help you count more quickly.